Well, hello there. Welcome. Within Midtown, there are some serious spots for finer kosher dining. There are even a couple that are more of a brasserie style. There is one called Barnea Bistro that is all about classic French brigade system and a finer dining brasserie appeal. This is Barnea Bistro, Midtown. Besides for having really one of the more innovative, fantastic cocktail drink bar menus we've seen in fine dining, what it has and establishes immediately is a sense of a proper French brasserie type restaurant and the brigade system. That means there's a lot of people in the kitchen, each doing their job. The flow in the system in here, between the waiters and the kitchen and the runners and the chef, it's a beautiful, beautiful dance to see. They have a beautiful tartare. It's a French brasserie classic. We have our grilled points. I will give you one. Yeah, I'll take one. All right. I'm gonna make a mess. And then I'm just... Tartare is eating raw beef. Beef, which is on an inside muscle, has never been exposed to bacteria before. That way, if prepared in the safe environs, it's a safe thing to eat. You have that tomato consomme, which is nice and bright, and just kind of gives a flash point or an acidic bite to a soft beef, finely diced beef. One dish we've heard a lot about is lamb riblets. They're almost like a lamb spare ribs. And they're thin and they're fatty and they need to be cooked and braised and done the right way. Do we use our fingers? Use our fingers? Okay, I'm gonna use my fingers. That is a beautiful cook, a beautiful braise, and then there's a nice glaze with the sauce. Gives it a little bit of a tightness on the chew on top. And then you have the crunchy on the pistachio. And it really, it's such a nice hunch of lamb without being too overly gamey, too lamby. Patatas bravas. What we have are different kinds of crunchy. I happen to love that. It's a certain way of cooking and frying the potato. Okay, let's eat it. It's got every single kind of potato I want. It's just killer all the way through. Potatoes done 17 different ways. Totally crushing it. And then there's that beautiful French croquette. I would eat that all night. Fancy tacos. If the lime comes on your plate, it's meant to be sprinkled and sprizzled on the actual dish. Okay? We got fish taco. Yeah. This looks like a classic fish taco you would get at a shore joint. The corn tortilla is fragrant, soft and crunchy at the same time, delicious. The fish itself has got almost like a smoky texture to it. And then you have a beautiful, beautiful slaw that provides the crunch, and there's that aioli with the acidity of the lime. It's a great, great fish taco, fish taco. We're using our finger. Arancini is a fried ball of risotto or rice. There's a short rib action here, there's a pea action here, a lot of other things going on here. How hot is it? How hot is it? The idea behind this dish is the comfort aspect. When you throw short ribs into a dish, you're not expecting light, you're not expecting genteel, you're expecting rich, you're expecting that heavy late. Add in the risotto, another heavy starch, add in the crust and the crunch and the heat. There's an immediate comfort factor here. Arancini. What they have here is something called an oyster steak. And it's a tapered piece, and it's very lean, but because it comes off the shoulder, the muscle is richer. It's got more of a beefy, it's got a firmer texture. I'm happy you ordered this, right? We don't always order steaks on the menu. It is incredibly tender, it's perfectly cooked, and the texture is out of this world. It tells us the quality of the beef that we're dealing with. The seasoning and the way that it's cooked and the texture on the outside, where you have a crust and a sear all the way around. Rich, potatoes are incredible, and then the greens. The color on the greens shows that there's a multi-stage process to the cooking. Here we got the lamb chop. Come join the fun. Lamb chops. We have that North African spiced lamb chop, and then it's got all these great accoutrements. We have a beautiful potato. This is refined a clean, a young spring lamb prepared beautifully, and the aromatic spice crust pairs so well with the sweet and the savory elements on the plate. This has been an evolution in form and format for the kosher market. Barnea Bistro is building itself on the excellence of its food, the excellence of its potatoes, trust me, but also the excellence of its service, and being able, without a crazy menu, have excellent drinks, really illustrate what fine dining service should be for this kind of brasserie setup. Beautifully appointed room, really the best view we've had in a long time. This has been Barnea Bistro, Midtown Manhattan.